Yes, hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, how are you doing today, Yoshi-san?
Oh, physically, not problem, but mentally, every day is depressing because of the Ukraine war. So the Japanese newspaper and television every day shows Ukrainian people's tragedy. So that kind of news make me sad.
Oh, I understand. So right now it's not only about Corona, but also there is a war between Russia and Ukraine, right?
Yes, definitely. So,
Oh, I understand. So, but I just really hope that the situation could get better soon, but we just don't know when would it end, right?
yes, I don't know what helps. So the
Mm-mm.
little money I donate, but that small money can't help them. So
Oh,
I
it's okay as long as you were able to help. That could still go a long way, right?
I hope so. So anyways, could you call me back again so that I can see
You
you
cannot
here
see
again?
me?
Oh,
Okay, I'll call you again in a bit. Thank you very much.
I'll wait.
Okay. Hello.
Oh, thank you very much. So
Oh, can you see me now, Yoshi-san?
I'll just waiting now, but soon I can see your weird. Okay, it's perfect.
That's good to hear. Thank you very much. And I'm so sorry for the convenience. I'm not sure why it would always happen.
Yeah, it's maybe my PC have some trouble, so not only you, so the another
Not
instructor
only
also
with
the
me.
same situation. And
Oh.
back of the scenery is like a Japanese garden. So is that right?
Yes. Oh, yes, that's right. Actually, I only got it from the internet. So I just searched some wisteria plants and it showed it could be a Japanese garden.
It's so beautiful, like you.
Oh, oh, thank you very much. Not really beautiful in my case, but the background is. So how about in your case, Yoshi-san, do you like going to gardens?
Yes, I like to visit every garden. So the recently in Japan, the cherry blossom full bloom, and our area has a sightseeing city, and there's several famous gardens. So and that garden has many of cherry blossom. So it's
Wow.
beautiful.
Oh, that seems very fascinating. But don't you have any allergic reactions like hay fever?
I'm so good constitute, so
Hmm.
I don't have the flower uh, allergies. So, but many of my friends suffer from that kind of allergy. So,
So that would seem to be very unrelaxing for them, right?
yes.
Problematic time during the spring season.
How about you?
Oh, actually, when I was in Japan, I also experienced hay fever.
Hmm?
So, but it was my first time to be in Japan during spring season. So even if I had the hay fever, I just drank medicine and I still went outside for sightseeing.
Mm,
So I had a runny nose during that time and my eyes were really swelling.
really, you know that kind of symptom.
Yes, that's
Mm,
correct. It's a symptom. However, I just drank medicine. And also for my face, there were lots of allergies. I was really scratching it. Then I put some ointment.
Mm, how many times do you visit Japan?
Actually, I only been there once. So I stayed there for 6 months.
Oh, really?
Yes, it was from November, it was fall season until spring.
That means that you have a relative who live in Japan.
Yes, that's right. Actually, my husband's sisters are living in Japan. He had 4 sisters living in Japan.
Ah,
So that was the reason why I stayed there, because I had to help my sister-in-law at her cram school.
I understand. So you have more good opportunities to know about Japan details. So that you are only not just visitors, short-time visitors. So the almost living in Japan is a very good experience for you.
Yes, that's right. I was supposed to stay longer, but however, my son asked me to come back as he was graduating from elementary during that time. But I was supposed to come back last year, but unfortunately, because of the lockdown due to COVID-19, I was not able to make it.
That's good. Sounds good.
So maybe next year or 2 years from now, there is a possibility that I might work in Japan as a nurse.
Oh, okay. So by the way, Amy working as a nurse. So
Mhm.
but she also continued this instructor. So it's of course reduce the opportunity to talk with her, but I get some information from her. So.
Oh, I understand. Wow. Yes, actually, she's also a nurse, just like in my case. But in my case, right now, I'm also learning more of Japanese language so that in the future I could have the chance of working in your country. I think that the salary is way, way, way better than the Philippines.
Yeah, Japanese nurse is get good money, so then people respect for that job. So maybe if you have a qualification for the nurse, so the Japanese hospital is not so bad, but so much hard working. So because shift working is difficult to keep your conditions.
Oh, I understand. Even in the Philippines, there is also a shifting. But however, I think the salary isn't enough because the work is very hard.
I understand. I believe you become a good nurse.
Oh, thank you so much for believing in that, Yoshi-san. Anyway, thank you very much for listening. So we'll now talk over with the chosen topic. That would be from the lesson 49 of Conversational American English.
Yeah.
And the title is Book Review.
Yeah.
So let's take a look at the picture. Can you tell me what you see from here?
Okay, in this picture, I can see the one young Caucasian woman reading a book on the park. She's sitting the spacious green lawn. She sits with a cross-legged style. She's holding a book between her thighs. Her hair color is brunette. Her hair was a little in disorder, not good arranged. She's wearing the tank top shirts, and shirt color is black and purple horizontal stripe. So pants is denim jeans. I can notice black wristling, her right hand. I guess it must be the wristwatch. Location of the park is the gentle slope hills, and top of the hill I can see the line of trees. It's a very nice weather. I can notice the clear shade of the trees, so I guess she's also under the trees, and she has a very intimate time for reading, so under the gentle shade. That's all.
Oh, wow. That's a perfect description. You were able to imagine what transcribed or what happened during the time this woman is reading a book. So, how about in your case, Yoshi-san? Do you like reading a book under a tree?
I very like reading a book. So because when I was young, so I write a novel. So
Okay.
And I also continue this kind of writing habit. So, but recently I give up writing a novel, just short essay writing. So I have my homepage for short essays. So and I publish one books, my own.
Oh,
When
your
I-
own book? Wow.
Yes, when I was retirement, and at that time I have some decent money for retirement, so and I spend a little money for my books. So.
Oh, wow. That's a good one because writing a novel would take you a longer time compared to writing short essays, right?
I write almost 10 years, maybe more. So, but I realized I don't have the real talent for novelist.
Ah, I understand. So that's why you opted for essays.
Yes. Essay is very easy, not so much energy. So.
Okay, thank you so much for sharing about that. So do you have question about this picture?
No question, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Let's now do exercise 2. We're gonna read the dialogue here. Can you please read letter A first, then I'll do letter B.
Okay, is this your book?
Yeah, that's mine. Why?
Could I borrow it? I read good reviews about it, so I'm really looking forward to read it.
Sure, but I'm telling you, it's not as good as they say.
Why do you say that?
Well, the climax is not exciting, and it's easy to anticipate. Also, the characters were not interesting.
That's strange. Usually this author makes the character mysterious. I've read some of his books, and I thought they were all worthy.
I've been his fan for a long time too, but he really flopped on this one.
What did the reviews say?
Reviews are varied. Some says it's good, some says it's bad. Well, for me, it's bad. Okay, let's exchange the role. Yoshi-san, I'll
Okay.
do the A part now.
Okay.
Is this your book?
Yeah, that's mine. Why?
Could I borrow it? I read good reviews about it, so I'm really looking forward to reading it.
Sure, but I'm telling you, it's not as good as they say.
Why do you say that?
Well, the climax is not exciting and easy to anticipate. Also, the characters were not interesting.
That's strange. Usually, this author makes the characters mysterious. I've read some of his books, and I thought they were all worthy.
I've been his fan for a long time too, but he really
Yes, flopped.
flopped on this one.
What did the review say?
Reviews are varied. Some says it's good, some says it's bad. Well, for me, it's bad.
Okay, thank you very much. Do you have a question about some words here?
Do you usually say in the conversation flopped?
Actually, not really. So, because when we say the word flopped, it's just something really nasty, or it's a kind of informal way to say something is not good.
Okay.
So, it's like making a total mess.
Thank you.
Okay, so yes, thank you very much. So, let's now do the vocabulary review. Please read on the words and then the meaning, and after that, you'll make your own example, okay?
Okay. Fans and enthusiastic admirers. So in Japan we have a professional baseball teams. So that takes the franchise system. And I live in the Kansai areas near the Osaka. Osaka has, of course, a professional team called Tigers. So when I was a child, I don't know this franchise system. And Tokyo has a team called Giants. So the Tokyo team has many of star players, and their performance is excellent. So every day television broadcast Giants match, and I naturally become a Tokyo fan. So you know that if the person who make a support team, it's not difficult to change. And recently, I'm so hidden Giants fan. So when I go to the drinking place, so there's conversation is almost supporting the Tigers, Osaka teams. But I don't join that kind of conversation. So just hearing.
Oh, so you just like listening to it, but you don't exactly join and give your opinion about that.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, wow. But anyway, thank you very much for relating it to your own personal experience of being a fan. Okay, how about number 2, Yoshi-san?
Two fails. So when I was working, several times I become a leader of some projects. So as some transitional phrase, several times I make a flop. But all my projects finally succeed by the excellent cooperation of colleagues.
Oh, wow. So at first, there is a failure, but then when your colleagues cooperated with you, that would just mean your project was successful.
Yeah.
Okay, good job. Number 3, please.
The climax, the turning point in the plot of dynamic action. So one of my hobbies is playing shogi. So in Japan, we have a professional shogi player. So all of them are genius. So and best 10 professional shogi player called rank A. Rank A player is only 10 people that years. So and 10 players make a tournament for that years. So then if the player gets a win for that tournament, so that he is challenged to the shogi master. So and if also defeats that shogi master, he become a new shogi master. So and last day for that tournament, all 10 players put together the headquarters of the Tokyo shogi facilities. So and last day of tournament is definitely climax of professional shogi player. That's all.
Wow, so that the last day is the one that everybody is looking forward to join, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for giving wonderful statements and stories. Let's continue to exercise for the comprehension questions.
Okay.
So number 1, what's wrong with the book?
This novel has some problem last part of the climax part. So it's a very usual consequence. So they use very stereotype of characters. So this kind of character, I think, need some unexpected twist. This novel don't have that kind of twist.
That's right. So that's why one of the readers was saying that she didn't like it that much, right?
Yeah.
Okay, number 2, were the reviews good?
Reviews are varied. Some reviews say so much good, but another reviews are flubbed.
Correct. Number 3, what kind of books do you prefer to read and why?
It's a very difficult question for me, so because I like every kind of book. So
wow.
Except of the practical ones. So I read novel, of course, and histories, science about our universe, and I also like reading a comic book. That's all.
Wow, so almost every genre you like, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and are you a fan of a particular author? And why do you admire him or her?
My favorite special author is Haruki Murakami. So the Murakami Haruki is he's the most famous author in Japan and also in the world, because she's every year she become a candidate for Nobel Prize.
Wow.
He writes the detail of his strange, mysterious story, not the real story, but his style is a very realistic way. I like him the best.
Wow, that's awesome, because as what you have mentioned, although his stories are not true to life, but it seems real in the imagination of the readers,
Yeah,
right?
yes, yeah.
Okay, and since it's already time, Yoshi-san, so I would like to thank you again for another awesome class with you. As always, your words are eye-opener because you relate your experience to what we read from the stories here. So I hope you stay healthy and safe always, and please enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you for your compliments. Have a nice day.
You're welcome. Have a nice day too. See you in the next class. Bye-bye.